Shalawam, shalawam. Um, First, I want to start by Barakatayahu, Barakatayahu Shah. All praises due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Today's video, I wanted to do a message on patience. In the times that we're living in, it's getting towards some heavy times. We're getting closer and closer to that time of Jacob's trouble and pretty much all hell breaking loose on the planet Earth. And when you come into this council in the word, it takes patience for the reward that you see at the end, which is the kingdom and salvation. It takes patience, because every single day I'm thinking about, man, oh my goodness, I'm so sick of being in captivity. I'm ready to go. Like, Lord, just pull the trigger, on it. But we just have to be patient, and He knows exactly when we'll be ready. And right now we're just in the building stages of building our spirits up for the times we're going into, because once we're released from captivity, that's it. We won't ever be in captivity again after this, and we'll be heading towards the kingdom and waiting on Yahweh Shah to come back. But we will have to endure the great tribulation. But I just wanted to get some precepts on patience, because the word does speak about patience quite often, and it's key to being a servant of Yahweh Shah is you gotta be patient with Him, because you can pray about something or ask Him for something, but it doesn't mean that it's going to come right away. But this is Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So yeah, these scriptures give us hope. We have to have patience with the Most High on, the promises that He said He's going to fulfill, and He's going to do it. He just does it on His time. And, if you're, you cannot be a carnal person coming into this word, because you see all the promises and the prophecies, and you're thinking like, oh shit, then why hasn't this happened yet? Why hasn't that happened yet? Like, no, in the spirit, you must be patient. This is Romans chapter 5 and verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience. So yeah, we're going to go through things still in captivity, that are gonna try to weigh us down or bring us down. And knowing that this is the last captivity, knowing that the kingdom is on the way, we should glory in our tribulations, because we know, like, all right, this is the last of all this bullshit I gotta go through. Like, I just gotta be patient. I know the Most High's working, and we're almost out of here. We are almost out of here, Yahshua. And it's gonna take patience with Him to continuously, build your spirit up. And we just gotta wait on Him, because every single promise that the Most High has promised His children, He's going to fulfill. It's just gonna be, we just have to be patient, and in due time He will fulfill them. But this is James chapter 5 verse 7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Right. If you are You know, if you are a farmer, you have to have patience. You have to have patience. You know, you can't just want the seed to sprout up in 2-3 days, or have a tree in 2-3 days. No, that takes patience, and that's just a good, you know, I forgot the word for that, but that's just a good example. Salak, that's just a good example right there. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth. Yeah, if a farmer can wait, you know, then we can wait in a sense on Yahweh Shem Yahushai to deliver us out of this captivity, which is our last one. So, get another preset. Okay, this is Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah. The vision, what's the vision that, you know, the Most High Saints have right now? The kingdom. That's our vision. We're looking straight ahead towards the kingdom. We see beyond this world now, because we know this world is pretty much finished. You know, it's pretty much finished. There's nothing that is stopping these prophecies from coming to pass. And with the people that have eyes to see, of course, they see it, but the rest of the world is pretty much blinded to the fact that we are at the end, and that the kingdom is definitely on the way. But this is an example of having patience, and probably the most important story in the Bible about patience is Job. You know, I just want to read Job chapter 2, and yeah, we'll just read the whole thing. Again, there was a day when the sons of power came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. The Lord said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the power, and escheweth evil? And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him, to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered the Lord and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. Verse 5. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. Verse 6. The Lord said unto Satan, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. Verse 7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord, smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And you can see right there that kills the Christianity doctrine of, Satan is the adversary of the Most High. No, he's not. It clearly Satan just had to get permission from the Most High to actually go after Job. So how can an adversary do that? Because if he was a real adversary, he would have just done it without his permission. No, nothing goes without the permission. Nothing moves really without the permission. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And that right there just proved it, but we'll just continue reading. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, Doest thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the power and die. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What, shall we receive good at the hand of the power, and shall we not receive evil? All this did not Job sin with his lips. So even though his wife was telling him like, oh, you know, like, why are you still retaining your integrity? Why are you still being patient with the Lord? Like, you see what just happened. You've been good, you know, you've been doing everything right, but you know, you see what just happened to you. Like, why are you still retaining your integrity? But Job knew deep down that this was the work of Yahweh Shem Shai, and he just had to be patient. But let's continue reading. Now when Job's 3 friends heard of all this evil that was come upon him, they came every one from his own place, Eliphaz the Temanite, and Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Namlethite, for they had made an appointment together to come to mourn with him and to comfort him. And when they lifted up their eyes afar off and knew him not, they lifted up their voice and wept. And they rent every one his mantle and sprinkled dust upon their heads toward heaven. So they sat down with him upon the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and none spake a word unto him, for they saw that his grief was very great. Yeah, Job was, you know, he was in complete, you know, despair over what had happened. But it was a big test that Yahweh Shem Shai sent his way. And, you know, if you continue reading the story, I'm just going to go to the end of the book where he was rewarded for his patience. But, you know, Job, you know, pretty much got everything taken from him, every single thing that he had, because he was flourishing. And it was just a big test that the Most High sent his way, and he passed it. But let's go to what happened. This is Job 42:10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters, and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep, and 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 she-asses. So yeah, just because Job kept, you know, patient with the Most High and saw what he was doing and knew it was the will of Yahweh Shem Shai that all this evil had come upon him, because the Lord's got a left hand and he's got a right hand. So yeah, just because he was patient, you know, Yahweh Shem Shai rewarded him double. But this is Psalms. Oh, Shalawam. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is Psalms 31 and 24. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord. And that's exactly what Job had to do. He had to hope in Yahweh Shem Shai and understand that all the evil that had come upon him, you know, was going to be for a greater good. And we know through the many captivities that we've been in is coming a greater good for the Israelites. But just wanted to get one more precept out of the Apocrypha dealing with patience. This is Sirach 20 and 32. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. So, yeah, let's read that again. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. Yep, it is. It's necessary to have patience with the Most High and just know that we are blessed. We are blessed to know this word. We are blessed to know the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All we got to do is wait. We just got to wait on him to deliver us and obviously give us the kingdom that he's promised us. So I probably will do a lesson on the kingdom because I know that's just very edifying and something that all of us look forward to, the 1/3. But hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, I'm just trying to teach what I know, and this was on my spirit last night, you know, because really I'm talking to myself about this, being patient, you know. Sometimes it's just like, man, like, oh, it's just another day, but time is speeding up, man. Time is speeding up, and we're getting really, really close to being released out of this captivity. But just want to end off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, all praises due, and I'll see you on the next video. Shalawam.